This abandoned factory renovation leaves you speechless. In 1976, architect Lina Bobardi visited the abandoned Pompeia drum factory in São Paulo, Brazil. She immediately recognized the beauty of its Hennebic concrete structure warehouses and knew it had to be preserved. On her second visit, she saw something even more powerful. Children playing, families gathering, and spontaneous performances. This wasn't just an abandoned factory. It had already become a thriving community space. Her vision was clear. We want to keep it exactly as it is. We just want to emphasize what we found here. The first phase was a careful restoration of the existing buildings. She stripped away plaster and sandblasted walls to reveal the original concrete texture, embracing the industrial past of the factory. Under the old gabled roofs, she introduced a stream carved into the stone floor, an allusion to the São Francisco River, a subtle nod to Brazil's geography. These refurbished warehouses were transformed into a vibrant cultural hub, an art gallery, a public library, a restaurant, and a theater. Large open spaces were preserved for communal activities, exhibitions, performances, and craft workshops, all within the raw industrial shell of the old factory. The second phase of the project was shaped by strict land regulations that limited new construction. Lina responded with a radical solution: 3 isolated concrete towers, connected by dramatic aerial walkways. The sports block, completed in 1986, is composed of 2 towers. One features irregular cave holes instead of windows, ensuring cross ventilation. The other has square windows scattered randomly across its facade. Inside, it houses a swimming pool and sports courts. But, unlike standard facilities, Lina ignored official dimensions. Near them, a 70-meter high cylindrical water tower rises, evoking the demolished factory chimneys. Its lace-like texture was not pre-designed. Lina let workers experiment on site, pouring concrete in stacked rings to achieve its intricate finish. The iconic walkways, suspended up to 25 meters, were not just a formal gesture. They were a necessity. The site was divided by the canalized Aguas Pretas stream, where construction was prohibited. Lina ingeniously bridged the gap with these suspended paths, transforming a restriction into an architectural masterpiece. This created an expressionist atmosphere, evoking Fritz Lang's film Metrópole. Key to the success of Sesc Pompeia was its inclusive and accessible design. Lina wanted to create a place where people of all ages and backgrounds could gather. The complex has no cars, only open communal spaces, culminating in a wooden deck known as São Paulo's urban beach. When asked about architecture, Lina once said, "For me, architecture is being able to see an old man or a child with a plate full of food, elegantly crossing our restaurant space, looking for somewhere to sit." After almost 50 years, Sesc Pompeia remains a place where architecture serves the people, proving that great designs is not just about buildings, it's about people.